So welcome to Stefano Galli, Intelligence Analytic Director, South Europe for Nielsen. With him, we now are introducing a very important topic, which is about COVID-19 and its consequences on consumers and their behavior. Three main questions for him, and thank you very much for your insights. The first one, can you explain how consumers have been impacted by the pandemic and what are the effects and the aspects such as the income, the financial situations and spending intentions? And the second question is, what are the possible future trends as regards unemployment and wealth inequality? And the third one, have consumers changed the way they buy? Thank you very much for your insights.
Thank you, Laura. I will use a recent research we ran globally to answer this question. And it's important this moment to have a clear perspective what could happen after COVID. And despite the positive news on vaccination deployment, lower restriction in the last days, the last week, and the recovery plan approved in Europe and in North America, global population is going to face, and let me say already facing unemployment issue and salary cuts and decrease or lack of support by the government in the next future. So basically what we measure in this global survey, it is a global picture, is that 16% of the families suffer a massive impact from the COVID in terms of family income, and this it's about to have an impact on the spending intention so far. We identify 4 clusters of consumer. Let's focus on the percentage on the left. This is the percentage of family that globally are impacted by the COVID. What does it mean? That 17% were previously impacted already in the past, and now we have 47% of the population globally that is impacted by the unemployment, by the lack of income at family level. So basically, we also have 27% of the insulated cautious consumer that are looking carefully to what they are spending. So let's say in a nutshell that 74% of the new constrained and cautious consumer are proactively rationalize their spending, are altering what they are buying and how they are consuming. In terms of unemployment, what we can expect is not to recover soon. For sure, the unemployment rate will increase this year and maybe next year as well. And this have an impact on the consumption for sure. Will have an impact for the consumption. And you mentioned also another important point. This year, and this data refer to 2019, so before the massive COVID impact, we have an increase of the poverty at global level and mainly in all the main region, and this happened for the first time in the last 20 years. For sure, COVID will not help. Pandemic will not help, and we will have a further increase of this polarization across the population and across the region. In this slide, I would like just to summarize that the impact is across different consumer cluster, and 66% of the population will change their way to buy things, their way to consume things. And this is across the different cluster. Of course, the new constraint, the cluster of the consumer that are massively impacted now by the pandemic are the ones that will change more. How they will change? If we talk about the daily or the weekly shopping at the supermarket, for sure they will make more decision on price and product under promotion. For sure, and this is already happened, they will change the frequency to concentrate the shopping and the way they are buying. 15% is going to buy bigger size or smaller size depending from the family situation. So larger family will going bigger size. We're going to buy bigger size, and single will buy a smaller size. Another important element is that, and that is specifically for Europe, it's about discounter. Discounter are changing a lot, are offering a lot of value for consumer, and this polarization we register in terms of income will follow the same way in terms of way we are buying. So we have a percentage of population that will be more focused on premium product, but a massive percentage, around 20% of the population, that will buy low cost product, and they will buy much more in the discounter that today are offer a right mix and the proper mix of product. So this will be a massive change also in terms of how they are buying product. So as you see here, there is a massive impact in the switching from one brand to another, including private labels, so product from distributors, from retailer. They also change store, could be change channel, could be buying online, looking for much more value. One last element is that we are stopped to buy some categories, some product that are not considered essential. At the same time, it means that we are looking for value. That doesn't mean that we will have a lower quality, but we will have a right balance between value and quality. So this is in a nutshell, the picture we can expect for the close future.